Hey everyone, Bad Juju here. Um, this is a story right here that really caught my attention, and it's causing quite a stir in the paranormal community right now. And it happened just yesterday. I didn't really have a chance to get a video out about this the other day. I wanted to, but couldn't. But um, I really want to talk about this because this is a pretty creepy situation here with this. And some people may just think it's just really a coincidence that he died. But if you know about the Annabelle doll, then you would think otherwise because that doll has a pretty good reputation in the paranormal community. So I want to talk about that this morning. I actually have a video here that I want to show you. Of course, when the story broke, I'm just going to click this here. That was good. You decide on this one.
Tragedy at a stop on the nationwide tour of the supposedly possessed Annabelle doll. One of the doll's handlers found dead in his hotel room at the age of 54.
Annabelle's next stop, guys. Augusta, Maine.
Dan Riviera, a lead investigator for the New England Society for Psychic Research, or NESPR, had been exhibiting the Annabelle doll around the country. His colleagues now mourning his death, writing, "NESPR is devastated by his passing and is still coming to terms with this profound loss." The cause of death not yet revealed by investigators. The county coroner telling NBC that his death was nothing suspicious. Still, the decades of lore surrounding Annabelle causing a social media craze among those fascinated by the paranormal.
The Annabelle doll's handler, Dan Rivera, just died suddenly during a haunted tour.
Something his friend and fellow paranormal investigator Ryan Buell called out.
Dan Riviera was a human being and not a plot twist.
Annabelle recently made headlines when online rumors spread that the so-called demon doll had gone missing from its display case, usually secured by crosses and holy water.
The girl that he was with said that he was laughing about the doll when the motorcycle, just like the car, went out of control, hit a tree and killed him instantly.
Allegedly linked to decades of grisly deaths and paranormal activity.
The Annabelle doll is probably one of the most infamous dolls on the planet.
Tony Spera oversees the Annabelle doll. We spoke to him while the rumors were swirling back in May. He's the protege of paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, depicted in the Conjuring movies by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga.
Every family's different.
I think that the movies really made the celebrity, if you will, of the doll flourish. The doll is something to be respected, not revered.
Online, people connected her supposed powers to fires and even recent jailbreaks.
I just want to show you guys that Annabelle is in the Warrens Occult Museum.
And it was back in May when Dan Rivera tried to ease fears that the doll had been stolen in a post on TikTok.
Annabelle's not missing. She's not in Chicago.
Spera,
I sure hope not. Damn.
his group, not connecting Rivera's death to anything paranormal, but previously answering my question.
What do you say to the skeptics here who might not really believe that this doll has anything evil inside of it?
Now, in a way, I don't blame people for being skeptical. If people
skeptics going to be skeptics.
don't know about the demonic, it's very difficult to believe that these things are happening, but they do happen.
The tragic death reigniting concern and fascination with the paranormal, as organizers say the tour, already steeped in superstition, will continue on in Rivera's honor.
Wow. Scary. It's crazy. It's just wild. Wow, that is some creepy stuff right there. Yeah. I don't know. That is something right there. I think that doll killed him. I do. And some people may, chalk that up as a coincidence, but I think that doll killed him. That's just my opinion on it. And this is it's a strange story. I haven't really been seeing uh that many people talk about it around me that I know. Of course, I've seen, of course, a few news outlets cover it. I've run searches on it. I've seen it, but we're in a political climate right now. But yeah, this story really caught my attention. Uh, and Dan, he was well known in the paranormal community, so this is all the creepiness right here. So if you're a skeptic, I'm just gonna tell you, like, there's things out here in this world that there's forces out here that we just don't comprehend, and I think that is one such incident. And as you've already watched in this video, that strange things have been caused because of that doll. So I think spirit attachments on objects is real, and it's this about as real as it gets with that. So um, when you're out here, messing around, with objects that contain attachments, just know there's a boundary that you don't cross. Now I know, um, I mess around with the app and things like that. I don't know if that stuff's real. I don't know. That's something right there. That's kind of like in a kind of like a gray area with that. I'm kind of like in the middle with that. But there are times where, I mean, those responses, the way they come in, it's like there's some intelligence behind that. And I don't know if there's like something in the magnetic field that uh the supernatural can manipulate. I don't know what that's about, but it is strange nonetheless. But Dan, yeah, Dan, this is just this is sad. Rest in peace, Dan. This is crazy right here. And there's already been enough deaths, um, already this year. I'm not going to really go into detail about that, but this is one of those strange stories that broke, um, and the haunted objects, and the haunted objects world, spirit attachments with all that. Just as weird as it gets. Um, but yeah, I want to talk about that this morning with you guys. But if you have any stories in regards to haunted objects or any things, anything that you came across paranormal wise, feel free to share it. But moment of silence for our friend Dan here. Rest in peace, Dan.